journalism. But I started in 1968. Basically, sold my company in 2004 to NH Yates, and we're based basically in Cockeysville. We have a warehouse in Pottstown, where I'm based out of, and the product manager of both Plastic Trends and Red White Valve. And I'd like to introduce Rick Hanger, who's with Plastic Trends, and some of you have known from the AD, and with AD for many years. We warehouse Plastic Trends, and then after that, we're going to have a short presentation by Joe Sikora, who's the sales manager for Red White. But appreciate the opportunity for having us here. We'll be talking to you later this afternoon. Rick.
Thank you. As John said, my name's Rick. I'm with Plastic Trends. I've been with them for a long time. Appreciate the opportunity to be here today and be involved in this. Really, thank you very much. We've been doing this for a while. I've heard guys refer to 100 years and 85 years. Our number is 45 years this year, so that's not very impressive. But what I want you to know is that if it's a guy standing up here talking about PVC fittings for 45 years, that company is a pioneer. Relatively speaking, the plastics fittings industry is much younger than many of the valves and metallics in here, but we are a pioneer in the plastics fittings industry. We've been affiliated with AD, actually as long as AD's been in this side of the business. We had been a member of the CL Watt buying group, which we had just joined not too long before that, and that rolled over into AD to become a part of, or to form what was in their plumbing and commercial division. And then we grew into the PBF with them as well. I think that's probably been about 15 years. So we've been around AD for quite a while. I don't think I'm too far wrong if I say 15 years. We're headquartered in Michigan. Our facility is in the same neighborhood actually as Legend Valve. We've always been there. We have a 265,000 square foot facility. Again, I'm just saying that for a couple reasons. 265,000 square foot, what does that mean? I can tell you for a plastics fittings company, it's huge. It's just gigantic. Nobody else is that big. But the point I really want to make is the size of the commitment. The commitment to the industry is equally huge. It's all about commitment. What I want to do now is I want to go just quickly through the 97 features and benefits of a plastic fitting. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. But we basically have gross oversimplification, which I like. We basically have two customers. One is the guy with the red dump truck and the yellow backhoe, and the other one is the mechanical contractor. We basically have, we make many products, but we basically have two product groups to go after those. One is DWV, drain, waste, and vent fittings. We don't go in the house though. We start at 4-inch and go up to 24-inch. Operative word there is waste. The other is sewer fittings, 4-inch through 36-inch. Operative word there is sewer. So you figured out by now, I've talked waste and sewer. So we're in the glamour side of the business, and have been. You'll appreciate it. Just get into it. But there's one thing humans are always going to have to do. Moving on. Those two product groups is what I think we should concentrate with IPS on, because I think there's growth opportunities for you as a company to move further into that. Obviously, there's hopefully opportunities for us to grow with you and move in that direction. And we're just basically willing to do whatever it takes. I actually could sit with you and I could go with cutout fittings and show the quality and the features and benefits and all that. It does look like a fitting's a fitting's a fitting. It's like a poster child of a commodity item to most people, but there really are major differences, and it comes from that commitment I referred to earlier. That can be illustrated to anybody on call. We love to do that, but I'm not going to do it now. We can talk about it a little bit more in depth later on. But what I want you to know is we'll do whatever it takes to grow with you guys. Yeah, we can make joint calls with you. We can do training seminars with your people. We can do training seminars with your customers. I'm not talking about sales seminars. I'm not going to tell you how to sell. You're all probably better salesmen than I am. But we can give you product knowledge, and everybody in the room knows that that's probably your greatest asset is product knowledge. If you're familiar with something, we'll do whatever it takes. We'll go to the field with you. We'll go to the field on your behalf, whatever. We can work out details on that later on. We are part of a much larger organization. We're now actually owned by one of the world's largest resin manufacturers, so we're in tune with what's going on with cost and that sort of thing. And there's good things that trickle down from that, obviously. But moving forward, again, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. We look forward to growing with you. We can discuss details, anything we can do to hit the ground with you and grow the business. Once again, thank you.